Hi, my name is Eric Roger Sida, and I'm from grade 11, GA01. The objective of my video is to let you, viewers, to know about my chosen poetry. I chose the poetry of Hakan, which is Love Me Like You've Never Loved Before. I'm going to give out a few stanzas and few lines about my poetry. The presence of you keeps me up at night. I don't know what to do when you're out of my sight. My life is a bore. I long for your touch. I can tell you for sure that I want you so much. Love me like you've never loved before. This is one of the parts of my chosen poetry which I'm going to discuss. The genre of my poetry, which is Love Me Like You've Never Loved Before, is definitely about romance. My favorite part of the poetry, or the part that I enjoyed a lot, is the part where he said, "We could fly and time would pass by. As we reach for the shore, I will want you much more. Love me like you'll never loved before." Hakan also said on his poetry that when you can't have the one that you want, the dream might keep you from going under. And if your dream finally comes true, then there's nothing left to fear. That's what this poem is about, and I would like to share it with millions of dreamers. He simply said on this paragraph that you always need to dream about anything that you want to achieve, so that your dreams would not be under in the future or even in the present. He told us in this paragraph describing his poetry that to always dream. It is that simple, so that you won't regret anything in the future. I can see this poetry in the future to become more famous and more popular, since this poetry is talking about love, and love is very common nowadays. Teenagers, adults, young adults, and many other people are talking about love, and they also like subjects about love. I think this will be a perfect topic for them. I say that this poetry is actually pretty good. It has a good choice of words, and people will really get attracted to the sentence and the choices of words that Hakan chose. I will recommend this to the people who, as I've said earlier, the young adults, and young people, and any other people who like subjects about love. That's what I'm going to recommend. The literary approaches that are definitely in this video for me is biographical criticism, since the author is writing about what he or she wants to write, and he has the power to write or to do so. 21st century literature is also like that, because anything that the author has ever written can be understood. That's how 21st century literature works. And the experiences that happened to influence me in 21st century literature made me more experienced than ever before, since 21st century literature has helped me understand the lessons that have been introduced to me. Because for me, some other poetry and other short stories are very hard to understand, and 21st century literature helped me understand them. So thank you for listening, and see you again soon.